This episode of the Nerd Corporation podcast may contain spoilers and explicit language. Listener discretion is advised. We are the Nerd Corporation.
What up, everybody? It's Thursday. You know what that means.
Is it Nicholas Shot night at O'Hooligans?
Close.
It's O'Hula hands.
Shenanigans.
Swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next one of you that says shenanigans.
But
Hey,
no.
Farba, what's that place you like to go to eat with all the goofy shit on the wall?
Oh, you mean shenanigans?
Shenanigans?
You guys talking about
Ooh.
shenanigans? Oh. No, it's podcast day. My name is Eddie Lyon, and fuck them both 2024.
You hear?
With
Did
me
you
is
hear?
did you hear?
In the last 20 minutes, Biden has dropped out.
Oh
he
yeah.
did.
Biden
Yep.
is done. He's
He
out.
dropped
Yep.
out.
Yep. Good for him.
Did he finally fall?
Good. It's it's
He
not,
literally dropped.
we're not I'm sure none of us really feel all that strongly about Joe Biden here, but I'm just looking at it as a positive because we're no longer,
It's not going to be. It may not be the shiniest of two turds.
and it's not Weekend at Bernie's anymore. Like we're
Yeah.
that's the only thing that really kind of I struggled with the Biden presidency and him continuing on is this guy's a corpse and your family is parading you around, and it's I don't know, I sure hope my family doesn't do that to me when I'm old and decrepit, but
Right? Just let me die.
just let me die.
Yeah.
Just let me end it. With me, as always, is Derek Reese.
I like being weird. That's all I've got. That and my sweet style.
Cole Semper.
None of this matters. Nothing matters.
Nothing.
Nothing.
None of this matters.
Do you know what I'm talking about? None of this matters.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I said it
God-
wrong, but
You're goddamn right, I do.
It don't matter. None of this matters.
None of this
I
matters.
actually I saw a meme that was supposed to be the opposite of Carl, and it was everything matters. All of this matters.
Hope core Carl.
So funny. It was all wholesome and shit. It was great.
And Nick Lewis.
I'm a man. I'm a male. I'm a he. I don't get into all this mentally ill stuff.
You're a himbo is what you are.
You're a bitch.
No, dude, there's this video of this black dude interviewing some guy in Arkansas, and he's like, "What are your pronouns?" And he's just like, "I'm a man. I'm a male," and he's just
I'm a he.
He's got 4 teeth.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
that's appropriate. I
Yep.
feel like.
Oh yeah. You should identify as somebody who goes to the fucking dentist.
Right? Fuck. And we are the Nerd Corporation. Welcome to episode 195. Oh yeah, one of them. Return of the Nerd. We are just coming back from a very lengthy hiatus. Scheduling and all that. We just couldn't get back sooner. But I'm happy to be back. I missed you guys. I'm happy to be doing all this again.
I'm not. I hate every last one of you.
Well, end call with Derek Reese.
Block.
Derek's no longer with us, as you can see.
The new Nerd Corporation moving forward.
We're just gonna shoot the shit and do a segment of Whatcha Playin, and let's get into it. I think it'd be appropriate to talk about all the really good people that we've lost just in the last couple of weeks. Shannon Doherty.
What, 4 on the same day?
Yeah.
or back-to-back days.
Yeah, like Shannon Doherty, Bob Newhart, Richard Simmons.
Mhm.
Who else was it?
Martin Mull.
Yep. I honestly thought Bob Newhart was already dead though. So
Jesus Christ.
So no love lost then, huh?
Well, no, I love Bob Newhart. I mean, he was Professor Proton in The Big Bang Theory, and I think I just confused like his fake death with his real death. Like, oh yeah, Bob Newhart's dead too. Like, but yeah.
And Donald Trump almost.
And Donald Trump almost.
Yeah.
So close.
So close.
Due to making that joke, I think we're gonna have to cancel this tour, and all
Yes.
future creative endeavors are on hold, Derek.
I was
I'm
just
sorry.
I did kind of. I
Holy
wanted to
shit.
get into this. I really wanted to get into this, and I didn't want to jump like ahead because I know that you were doing the, you know, rest in peace to those fucking
Yeah,
guys or whatever. But
yeah.
like, I really want to talk about
No,
this because
it's
this
fu-
is
I mean, that's
fucking
wild.
insane that Jack
It's
Black chose
wild.
a over a 30-year fucking relationship with this person. He wants to be Bowser in the new Mario movie over. God,
Right.
You gotta,
Well, and
fuck,
that's
dude.
you
and
gotta
that's what
protect
I
that Bowser money.
Well, that's what I think too, is like, for those of you that don't know, Jack Black and Kyle Gass, known as Tenacious D, have split up over remarks from Kyle Gass about missing Donald Trump. You know, his wish was don't miss Trump next
Don't
time
miss.
for his birthday, and Jack Black terminated all creative endeavors from here on out. And I think that's what it is. I think that he just wants that voiceover money. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
dude.
that's
He doesn't want
exactly
to
what it is.
jeopardize his future Hollywood shit, which is wild
Man,
because
so
if
sad.
if everything Tenacious D has already done hasn't jeopardized his Hollywood career,
right?
is this really going to be the thing? Something that his other half said, like
Yeah.
not even him, like
Right?
Like
That's important.
how has like Gen Z not gone back and found Tenacious D albums and like canceled Jack Black already?
Right?
oh, I know, right?
Right? It's just it's incredible how
Maybe we
fast
should.
that was, though. Like, it was just super crazy how
Like that.
quick he was just like, nah, this
Well,
is
and
it.
it's funny too because that was said during a concert. They finished the concert and then he was like, "Bunk."
Right? Because
Like that,
he was laughing on stage.
Done.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that it's like that Jonah Hill gif where it's just like,
Yeah. No, it was almost immediate. Like it was like a complete clean cut. Like I am no longer associated. Basically, I am no longer associated with Kyle Gass at all.
Yep.
Which
Yeah.
is fucking insane to me. But you know, I
If you want to make Kung Fu Panda 5, you gotta fucking you gotta cut
I mean,
ties.
once you got them dollar signs in your
you gotta
eyes,
cut ties with the lifelong homie.
So
Right.
when I saw him, because he's been doing like for the last month, he's been doing real cringe shit. He's been going like on this like super endorsement tour of Joe Biden and like and you know, just being super political. And I'm like, bro,
Mhm.
not the look.
Mm-mm.
Optics are fucking bad with this right now. And
Mm-mm.
it's like, I don't know. There's like people that are looking at the people that are championing Joe Biden and like not taking those people seriously anymore because they're clearly delusional. You know,
Right.
like I don't know.
Right.
It's
it's the same thing on the other side. Like,
absolutely.
yeah.
You
Well,
know,
I mean,
Well,
it's-
that's a whole other fucking problem.
it's
Yeah.
kind of the same thing. Like, I mean, I don't if you've watched any recent Daily Show, especially the episode of Jon Stewart reacting to the debates. I mean, he's like, so this was not good for either person, and it's so weird to me that everybody is just dick writing one side or the other
So
as if
hard.
they both aren't completely terrible.
bro,
Right.
bro, bouncing on it.
Like
Bouncing
so
on it.
hard.
Like it's not even
So
grinding
funny,
on it.
bro.
fucking
So
maxi
vigorously.
pads on their ears and shit, bro. Like,
Yeah. I actually saw, did you see the one where the chick didn't even tape it to her ear? She had like she had a Trump hat on and then she just like stuffed some napkins in
oh
it
my God, I can't even commit to your
that were
cult shit.
covering that were like
Isn't that
laying on her
like
ear. It was
peak
so-
laziness?
Right?
Right? Like if you're gonna ride out for the motherfucker. Like, at least do the
So
bare minimum that everyone else is.
yeah, then let me ask, so where do you guys fall on the do you think it was an inside job or do you think it was just a wacko?
That shit's counterfeit as a motherfucker to me.
You don't think it's real?
That shit. I mean, okay,
It's fishy as fuck, bro.
that's the thing. That's the thing is like it's like fucking. So you get shot in the ear, you're getting carted away by Secret Service, and you're like, hold up, let me get this photo op and
Yeah.
fucking throw a power fist out into the hard cam, bro. Like,
Yeah.
With the American flag in the background, motherfucker, you're gonna
Bro.
see that picture for the next 50 years, dude.
yeah,
Right.
That's just like in every fucking man cave, you're gonna see
I
that
think
fucking
that
picture.
I think that this was the craziest episode of The Boys so far.
yeah, no, it's crazy, and even if it wasn't, like, even if it wasn't fabricated, why would you risk your life
Right.
for a photo op? You know what I'm saying?
The clip, bro. He's clip farming like a motherfucker, bro.
He is
He's
Let alone
optic
that-
pilled, bro. He know he
Let
just
alone that the
he's
shit that he said afterward, like, was, not surprisingly me. Like,
Mhm,
he didn't say one word until I think like the next day even
mhm.
about the other people who had actually been hit, one dying,
Yeah,
like, he doesn't
that
give
shit was
he gives
crazy, bro.
he gives no shits, and his people will make every excuse in the book for
It's
it.
like it's like
It's
I've been
just
saying
wild.
on like people, I think I said it on one of your posts, Eddie, too, but like if you watch the video and you see this blonde woman like back to the right of Trump, and
And
as
the
soon as
Tiffany
it
blue.
happens, she just not no, she's wearing a red hat, and as soon as it happens, like no look on her face, she just ducks down like she was waiting for a fucking cue. I'm not
Oh
saying
yeah,
it
yeah. Oh
was, but
yeah.
it's weird.
there's just a
Yeah,
lot of elements there that aren't clicking. And I saw this like 13-minute video of Joe Rogan talking about it. And if somebody like Joe Rogan is like, who is way out there, is gonna be like, yeah, that shit doesn't check out. You know what I mean?
And the other problem is that episode, because I'm if I'm thinking about the right clip, it's the one of the ones that I sent you on TikTok, right? Of
Yeah,
him talking with this guy, and that guy was just like filled with misinformation, which
yeah,
is, that's Joe Rogan's bread and butter. He just
yeah,
likes he just likes to be like a super fucking obtuse, obscure way of looking at something, and then when it's like proven to be like to be false or that he's wrong, he's just like, oh well, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's it.
he's
That's
just
how
like
it is.
he's just like super ambivalent to that shit.
I don't know. I've kind of fallen. That's a whole other topic, but personally, I think that realistically, it was probably just a fucking nut job. However, I am willing to entertain anybody's idea of what the fuck they think happened, because bro, there are so many videos of like weird shit happening, of people pointing out like, hey and people talking to police, talking to social Secret Service, saying and literally pointing him out, being like, there's a person up there with a rifle. He's obviously not with you guys. He's obviously not dressed like a fucking sniper rifle, like a sniper guy, a lookout guy, that he's got fucking 4 of them. You know what I mean? It was crazy to think like it was like a perfect storm of fuck ups too.
Yeah.
Like there was like a considerable amount of criticisms that you can levy at Secret Service just for how they handled the situation.
Right.
And it's also, but to that point as well, like, it's a former president of the United States and it's Donald Trump.
Yeah.
So are we really going to send our best Secret Service?
You know what? They don't send their best.
They don't send their best. It's true. It's true. Oh shit.
I was just thinking about that. I'm like, why would they be like shelling out like mega bucks social, or Secret Service protection for Donald Trump? You know what I mean? Like it just like it didn't really seem, unless he was paying for it himself. I don't know.
Trump has all the best people. I mean, he's told us so many times all the best people that
all
he
the
ends up
best.
having to fire within months, over and
Yeah.
over and over. But he has all the best people.
That shit is so funny. I mean, we're slipping further and further into that movie Idiocracy.
Hmm.
We're gonna be fucking wearing Crocs, all of us.
Oh my
the whole
God!
fucking.
Did you see fucking Hulk Hogan?
Oh,
Oh,
bro.
you
Not
bet.
that I
Oh,
can't.
you
I'm
bet,
not
brother.
surprised. I'm not surprised.
Trumpomania, brother.
Trumpomania.
Not at all surprised. But
I was gonna say,
I'm gonna leg drop those libtards, brother.
yeah, I loved
Oh,
it. I loved it,
Jesus.
dude. We're in hell. This is
We
a
are.
dystopian future that no one ever could have fucking predicted at all.
Except for the
Like,
movie Idiocracy.
except and The Simpsons, oddly enough.
Yeah. No, true.
But I don't know. I just think we're living in like Twilight times. Like, this is weird.
This-
This
yeah.
is
this is-
unprecedented fucking
this is
shit
the
happens
end times
every
that-
day, bro.
This is the end times that also all those Christians keep telling us about.
Right?
Yeah,
It
dude,
was the
that
Mormons.
that crazy preacher on the street was right this whole time.
Yeah.
The end is nigh. The end is nigh.
It only took 30 years.
Right?
We are all gonna die. I'm just thinking of that. I think it was Quentin Tarantino in Little Nicky when he was like the
Yeah.
preacher on the street, like
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
blind preacher, and then he's like, "We are all gonna die," and then he just hits the pole.
Uh-huh.
What a
So
wild,
good.
what a wild ride. What else has happened in the world? Wrestling's great again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah,
What's
it
going
is.
on?
So
very great.
we've got a new bloodline in Solo Sikoa and
So much of a better bloodline. Too.
yeah, so
Like,
it's Solo Sikoa, Tamatonga, Tangaloa, and the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu.
Those are all made up names.
well,
they
yes,
are.
they
No.
are. You are
No.
correct.
And it's funny because
I think you made those words up.
Hikuleu, who is the younger brother of Tamatonga and Tangaloa, is going to be like he just signed with WWE. He's
Cool.
he's like this 6'8" Tongan, right?
Jesus.
They're going to call him Talatonga.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Can we please?
Taller Tonga.
Oh my god.
Tala Tonga.
Wrestling is great again.
No,
Bruh,
shut up.
That is
No.
the best fucking name I've ever heard, and I don't want to hear shit about it.
Well, see, no, like, and it's great too because I mean the previous bloodline, I mean it was just sort of henchman-y, like do things on the sly,
Mhm.
and this new bloodline is just aggression,
Mhm.
just beat the fuck out of everyone, and that's totally that's what it
especially
should be.
Paul Heyman.
Right?
I know,
That
right?
was wild.
Bro,
That was wild.
they're gonna have
But no,
so
like, that's what it should be.
they're gonna have so many Polynesians at some point that they're just gonna start making NWO factions and shit.
Oh, I
There's
know.
just like the Samoan World Order and shit, like the Latino World Order.
They should.
Fucking-
Hell yeah.
And then
The cool
the
thing
Samoan
about-
werewolf can make the wolf pack version.
Yeah. The cool thing about this bloodline is that through whether it was by design or not, made us want Roman Reigns back.
See, I mean, it doesn't make me want Roman Reigns back any more or less than before. I couldn't care less.
Well, see, for
But,
me, he
like-
makes it like it's just like, oh man, I can't because and not in the sense of like I can't wait for him to come back and fuck Solo up.
Yeah.
Like just for the fact that I can't wait for him to come back with the Usos. You know what I mean? Because Jimmy's been out for a while.
Just like for the storylines.
Just for the storyline of it all, just to see those two like go
Gotcha.
at it.
Yeah.
But I
No,
mean,
that would be cool.
like, and
But like I love just it's not about winning matches because of a distraction or some illegal on the sly move. It's like we're just gonna absolutely beat the ever loving shit out of you.
And fucking Jacob Fatu right now is like, watch, you just fucking mark my words. Jacob Fatu is going to be something big in the
Yeah.
WWE. Because fucking back in the day when he was in like MLW and he was doing like all the indie shit or whatever, he was twice his size doing fucking whispers in the wind off the top rope. You know what I mean? And he's
Yeah.
fucking slimmed down to like half his own size. He's gonna fucking go everywhere.
Damn.
But I mean, the thing I mean about wrestling being great again is just like there are all these storylines, and there are all these like collaborations, like the NXT TNA collaboration where you saw Joe Hendry come out on NXT, and fucking you've got on the other side you've got AEW and New Japan, where fucking Will Ospreay and MJF went for an hour and a fucking
Mhm.
match of the year contender. Like wrestling is starting to feel like it has its own flow again.
Well, and even WWE storylines are getting a little more inventive and fun and just like seemingly more off the cuff, like
Right.
just with the Liv, Dom, and Rhea stuff that's going on now. And like at the same time, everybody else in Judgment Day just sort of like snickering and
Yeah.
like, having a good time with like Dom getting caught between these two women. Like it's so like fresh, I guess.
Mhm. There was this old
I've never wished that I was Dom in my life up until this point, dude.
Right.
There's this old soap opera, this old Latino soap opera, uh, that the title translates to Two Women in One Road, and it was a soap opera about two women sharing the same man and the drama that went around it. And so I saw a video of the intro to that novella with the
Uh-huh.
Dom and Rhea and Liv approach, and it's probably like my favorite fucking thing to ever come out of that
You know
storyline.
what? They should
That's
they should
great.
do another custody of Dom match with Liv and Rhea.
Yes. Yes.
That's so great, dude. Like,
That would be awesome.
and my favorite thing about it all right now is just Carlito being that comic relief for like 2 seconds. Hey man, that's not cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Dude,
cool.
that's
Mm,
Carlito's always
Yeah.
been great. Like
yeah,
Yeah, for real.
even when he like I even when he turned on the LWO, I was still just like, yeah,
And
yeah,
It's Carlito, man.
yeah.
I do love the whole thing of Jay trying to slide in there too.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
hey,
tell her to
what's up with
holla.
Rhea?
Is Rhea Ripley
So
single? Cause
fucking
I'm
great.
trying to holla.
So good.
um, the Chad Gable Wyatt Six storyline too. I'm so with that. Like
Oh
Hmm.
yeah.
I think it was Jim Cornette's old crusty ass that was like that. It was
Of
like
course.
he was talking about how like the theatrics don't work like that anymore. Like having like horror story WWE is just like too corny and is just like,
Get the fuck out of here.
yeah, fucking,
Crawl back into your cave.
yeah,
Shut the
fucking
fuck up.
Go
go,
back to your goon hole.
right, like,
Jim Cornette has not been relevant in decades.
right.
He
And he's
thinks
just,
he is.
yeah, oh yeah, because he's
Like
got a
yeah,
podcast.
every once in a while he'll just pop up with some shitty opinion.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
just some dirt ass take. Like
Yeah,
this is the most entertaining wrestling has been in a very fucking long time for me. And fucking for him to just be like, no, that's corny. I mean, he could have that take. It's wrong, but I mean, he
yeah.
can have that take. But yeah, no, I am a big, I am, I am a wrestling fan reborn. Like I've always been a wrestling fan, and we've always watched wrestling. But like this time, it's just it's fun again, and
Hmm.
it's good again. And not that it wasn't good before, but it's better now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Triple
know what you
H
mean.
made wrestling great again.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Um I just wanted to mention something really quick that I thought was hilarious. So there's this game that came out free to play on Steam. It's called Once Human, and there has been a lot of review bombing going on with this game because people are logging into the game, reading seeing like buzzwords in the privacy policy that says, the game may ask for your like all your details, your government issued ID and that sort of stuff. And everyone's just like, oh, I don't want any of that to happen. And then I don't know if you guys are familiar with pirate software.
Yeah.
He gets on and he just chastises he's like, you guys are so fucking stupid. Like it says they may ask for your government ID if you live in a place that requires that, like China. He's like, do any of you guys live in China? He's like, and he just went off on this whole and I was just like, dude, somebody said it, because it's just like, dude, anything and everything that you do, like your information's fucking out there.
Yeah,
Like
right.
this is nothing new.
Right. Like we scroll past user agreement terms. They could ask you for your firstborn and you wouldn't have
Yeah.
fucking read that shit because you just want to hit accept and play the fucking
Yeah.
game.
Well, like it's such a crazy reactive society that we're in now, you know. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
like, I mean, even just with the boys, how, you know, conservatives got all pissed off when they realized they were being made fun of. And then liberals got all pissed off because there were some, you know, themes in the show that they were like, that's a little over the top. And like, so it's every like 1 week liberals are like, haha, conservatives, you guys are mad. And then the next week, all conservatives were like, haha, liberals, you guys are mad. Like,
Yeah.
everything is so reactive.
It never ends.
It never does.
It's just a cycle, dude.
It
Yeah,
totally.
he was talking
Yeah.
about how because this guy used to be a developer for Blizzard.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
it's like when he's talking about his shit, like he knows his shit, and
Right.
he's like, yeah, places like in China where game time is like restricted when you're playing a live service game. He's like, we had to roll out certain things for World of Warcraft in China because you can only play to a specific amount of time. And he's like, that's why people in China are having to like show their
Right.
government issued IDs so that shit can be tracked. He's like, but that's not happening here. They legally have to put that for places that require that.
Yeah.
And he's like, and people just see these buzzwords and just go, oh, I'm not getting into that.
Oh God, it fucking
Yeah.
So another thing that it's kind of tied to this. So it was always fascinating watching the people get mad about the Helldivers 2 situation. Did any of you like follow that at all?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So on Steam, they sold it in every country, right? They sold the game, you can buy it in any country. But PlayStation specifically was like, and I'm gonna butcher this, but like I can't remember the specifics, but a big reason why everyone was super pissed at Helldivers 2 and at who's the dev? Arrowhead. They were pissed at Arrowhead because you had to make a PlayStation account to sign in on your PC, right? So it got a lot of flack because PC players are entitled little babies sometimes.
The reason that I can understand the reason why some people were mad is because
yes,
PlayStation's not available in every country. Like the network is
and they
not
still
available
sold
in
the
every
game.
country. Yeah,
and
exactly.
they still sold the game, and then like,
Yeah.
and it was kind of up in the air on whether or not they were going to honor it. They do, and they did, you know. But I just remember fighting with this guy that I work with. He's come up on the cast before, but he's another one of those PC guys that just was like, I'm not playing Helldivers 2 because I don't want to create an account because I don't want to give up this information, you know, which is like, it just doesn't make any sense. And the government ID thing is weird, like, but like, just don't do it then.
Yeah.
Like,
right?
I can see being annoyed by having to create an account if you don't have a PlayStation, just because you're annoyed that you have to create an account. But for the reason to be like, oh, I don't want to give up my information.
It's an annoyance at best.
Yeah.
If
like
you live
give out your information
if
in
you live
every
here
which way.
in the United States, like there should be no issue with just creating one. It's like, you know,
and most of the people complaining are living in the United States. That's the funny thing about it.
It's logging into any website, creating an account for anything just so you can like shop there. You know, it's the same.
Yeah.
And then to piggyback off of that, internet bullies prevailed again, and Sony was bullied into dropping that whole update.
Yeah. Yeah,
what
they're
was
kind
what
of
was that update?
So
I
Sony was
forgot.
trying to push this update where you had to log into the PlayStation Network to be able to play Helldivers 2 because it's a Sony-owned
Oh.
game.
Oh, okay.
Sony not or PlayStation Network not being available in every country, but
Right.
the internet like just review bombed the ever-loving bejesus out of Helldivers 2, and there was even a guy that used to work for Arrowhead that said, "Hey, he's the guy that like instigated the review bombing, and he got in a lot of trouble." But he was telling people to do that, and Sony saw it, and they were just like, "All right, we're backing off." But it's
Um,
just the funniest thing that some ex-developer was like, "Hey, you guys should go review bomb the game."
that's pretty hilarious.
That's
petty
Um,
as fuck.
Yeah.
Hey Eddie, how excited are you for Beetlejuice?
Oh, bro.
Dude, my nipples are so hard.
Bro, like Beetlejuice
Prove it.
Beetlejuice is one of my all-time favorite movies. Like it's in my top 5.
Right? Me too.
So when I saw the trailer at first, I was like, "Oh, yeah, I'm erect."
Well, and I told you guys, like, I will believe it when a trailer comes out. So
Mhm.
now I believe it.
Yeah. There's a
Oh God.
there's a lot of fun things that I'm like excited about. Like
Yeah.
there's a People Under the Stairs remake by
There
Jordan.
what?
Yeah, The People Under the Stairs by Jordan
No.
Peele.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Jordan Peele is going to be doing that, and I'm excited for that. I'm
Hell
excited
yeah.
for Deadpool and Wolverine this week.
Oh, of course. Of course.
You see the controller that everyone's geeking about
The big booty controller.
with
Yeah.
the ass that's apparently removable.
Really?
Yeah.
Could you
It's
could
a
you send me that? I have not seen that.
It's a really, bro. I watched an unboxing of it. It's a really nice controller.
It didn't. I thought it didn't think it was real.
It's
It's
a
real.
really nice ass.
Like I thought it was. I thought it was AI. Like I thought it's a real controller.
So pretty hyped for Deadpool and
Oh,
whatever the
oh,
fuck.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Super
absolutely. Whatever
hyped.
the fuck. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Whatever your little comic thing is.
No,
Whatever little Marvel trifle you're into now.
can I talk about
Scorsese.
can I talk about real cinema now? I went to go see Long Legs.
How was that? I want to see that.
So there's have you seen any of the like you've only seen the trailer and like the little TikToks that I've sent you, right? Like
Yeah.
that's it.
Mhm.
Don't watch anything else. Go in completely blind.
I haven't been. I want to see that movie so goddamn bad.
It rocks. I'm not gonna lie. It fucking rocks cock. I loved it a lot.
Did you have to go to Ogden?
I did. Yeah, I had to go to the junction.
I think that's stupid.
Oh my god.
Well, like
I want
Nick,
to fucking punch.
We had to go to Ogden for Super Troopers 2, right?
No,
Didn't
we had to go to Provo because you redeemed a
that's
ticket
right.
for the wrong theater.
Damn.
And you couldn't change it.
Interesting.
You had like a free ticket or something for kickstarting the movie.
Oh, right. And that was all they gave me. That's right.
But yeah, that didn't come to Logan either, and I think it's stupid that we don't get these movies.
I'm like really upset, dude, because like the last 3 fucking movies that I've wanted to see, I can't see because they're not playing in our theaters.
Yeah.
And it's like, what is going on here? And like, the funny thing is I went to the Megaplex at the junction, you know, the Larry H. Miller Megaplex.
The one that we have here.
We have fucking 3 of them. Like, why is that not? It's just weird.
I mean,
it's
I'm sure
weird and frustrating and
locally runs it still gets to make the final call or whatever.
So Angela made a smart comment that I thought was like, it was thought provoking. I was like, oh, because it does kind of require spoiling something about the movie that I'm not going to, but it's like that makes sense. Like why they wouldn't want that movie playing in the Valley, basically. So I want to talk about it so fucking bad, but like there's a lot of shit that like I want to just leave for sure, like untouched. Like It's definitely a movie I want you to go see. I just want you to know it is not as good as people are saying it is.
Okay.
That's just where I stand on it. I think I really liked it just because I love artsy fartsy fucking douchey movies like that. And this is definitely doing something weird. However, it involves one of all four of our favorite actors doing something that he's never done before, and it fucking rocks. It is so he is in the movie for just the right amount of time to just give you just this tantalizing view of him, and the way that they play with it is fucking awesome, dude. And it's not.
Are you talking about Nick Cage or
I'm
someone
talking
else?
about Nick Cage.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really cool. And the funny thing is that he had another movie come out, like I think a week or two ago, called Arcadia, that was ass, bro. So bad. Just bombed. I watched the review on it on Red Letter Media, and they said it was real bad.
I feel like that's just Nick Cage as a whole, though. Like he like he'll make a banger like Con Air. You know what I mean?
Oh,
and then he'll
is Con Air a banger?
Oh fuck yeah, bro! Con Air
is dope. You shut up.
Con Air is a banger, bro. You leave Con Air alone.
You leave him alone.
You don't treat women that way.
Cole has been kicked from the chat.
But then he'll he'll go off and make some obscure ass B movie that only makes it to DVD.
I don't think Nick Cage declines anything that comes across his desk. I think he just takes it all.
And I feel like he's just fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Not disqualified, not like he's immune to a bad impervious to like a bad movie ruining
he doesn't
him.
care.
Like he'll
it's also probably why he's never gone broke, is because he's always getting a payday.
He's
right. Did y'all see Renfield?
Yeah,
dude, I love Renfield.
No, I haven't seen
good.
I love that movie.
I need to watch that.
So good.
But yeah, like he's Wesley Snipes without the tax consequences.
Right.
Like
I mean, as far as we know.
As far as we know. But I mean,
maybe he's just getting away with it because he's white.
Yeah,
I was gonna say it.
I definitely recommend Long Legs. I think it's a very specific kind of horror that just really vibes with me, and I really love it's I'm trying to decide if that's a spoiler or not, because it kind of is, or
I kind of already knew that it was a horror movie that was like gonna kind of hit people differently, so I kind of knew that already, but I haven't seen anything besides the trailer. I have been avoiding like clips of that like the plague.
So the only thing I've seen was the things that you sent me, Cole, on TikTok, and it was like I remember seeing it because the female protagonist in the movie,
Micah Monroe.
Yeah, and thank you. I'm sorry for referring to it as female.
Because I know woman in that movie.
Yeah, the woman in that movie. Excuse me.
The birther.
the non-man in the movie.
Yeah. The woman protagonist, Micah Monroe, right?
Yeah, she's the one. She was also the main lead in It Follows.
Okay. Well, I remember thinking it was really brilliant marketing because she didn't see Nick Cage in his makeup or whatever, and so they like attached like a heartbeat monitor to her and measured her heartbeat as she entered the room to see Nick Cage, and
bitch,
her heartbeat was like getting progressively faster, and it was like and they don't show Nick Cage, they like blur out his face or whatever.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
And
it's so good.
And she gets in there and it's just like and I remember thinking like, bro, that is like the smartest marketing for a movie, and it just made me want to watch it more. And y'all know me, I'm not like really into like horror or thrillers or just like anything of that nature. I'll watch them and I'll like be like, oh, that was cool, but I'm not like a connoisseur, you know what I mean? Like, but seeing that alone was like, oh yeah, I really want to see this.
Yeah, it's basically like the one piece of marketing that I saw that I did agree with is that it's basically Silence of the Lambs and Seven had a baby. Like it's with a healthy dose of Satanism. which is probably why it didn't come to the valley.
Those are inanimate objects, so they can't have a baby.
This movie is like stupid satanic.
Speaking of
like really, really like it. That's like when Angela said that, I was like she's like, it probably didn't come to the valley because it is super, super fucked.
Like, going back to when you mentioned It Follows, Cole, I heard that they're working on another movie called They Follow.
They Follow, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
let's
so
go.
Fucking stoked, dude. I
can't
love
wait
that
for
fucking movie, bro.
Dude, that was a great movie. That was a great movie.
Derek, have you seen It Follows?
Nuh-uh.
It's the best STD awareness movie ever made.
Yeah. Great.
Eddie, have you seen It Follows?
No.
Bro, you've got to see this fucking movie, bro. It's so good. It's like, it's very esoteric horror, but it rocks. It's so good.
I'm with it.
But yeah, Long Legs, please go see it. It's great. It's really great.
I also really want to see that moon landing faking movie.
Oh, Fly Me to the Moon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I kind of wanted to go see it.
I really want to see that.
You know what comes out in a month, right?
What?
The new Alien movie. Which had a trailer at this movie, and I was so pissed when it started happening. I was like, fuck, it's the Alien trailer. I didn't want to see it. I'm so media blackout. I'm so in for this movie. I'm buying 4 fucking tickets day one. I don't care. I'm in. I don't need to see anything else. It's an Alien movie.
You just see Cole running out, covering his ears, screaming.
No.
I was so
la,
mad.
La, 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 la.
I straight up almost went like this. I was like, no.
Only guy in like a dead silent movie theater, just la 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 la.
You just see him looking up at the thing and it's just fucking
yeah, just looking between his fingers.
That is a fucking stellar trailer. If you haven't seen, it's like the official Romulus trailer.
I haven't actually.
I can't fucking wait, dude. Can't wait.
Oh,
what
I know.
Good couple of years for horror, man. It hasn't been like 10 out of 10 like Hereditary shit, but it's like there's been some interesting stuff coming out the last couple of years. I'm pretty happy with the horror movie scene these days.
Yeah, good. Please.
Yeah.
Please be happy with something.
Just anything.
The fuck is
you
that?
negative fuck?
It's anything. Yeah, well, and just recently the final trailer for Wolverine and Deadpool came out, and that was pretty cool seeing Cassandra Nova and what the fuck is the name of that cloud? I can't remember the name of the cloud. Aelith? Something like that.
Nimbus.
Sure.
Cumulus.
You can nimbus these nuts.
I was gonna say, if you're talking Fantastic Four, do you mean Galactus?
No. But I mean,
Cirrocumulus.
we got so many cameos. I mean, X-23 is back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we got to see Toad and Sabretooth. And the part of the trailer where Deadpool is thwipping, you know, in the van with fucking, he's just like makes me believe that there's going to be a Spider-Man in that movie. Like, which one we won't know until we get the, but I'm assuming
Spider-Pig.
Right? No, well, I'm assuming since it's like this whole like death of 20th Century Fox, like all into the MCU. I'm assuming we'd get like Toby.
That would be cool.
Like,
could you imagine though if John Mulaney's Spider-Pig showed up in that movie though? Like how fucking funny would that be?
So great.
And we get like a whole bunch of like Lady Deadpool and Dogpool. And like we get all these like Deadpool variants. We get to see a giant Ant-Man skeleton, which is fucking dope.
Yeah.
Like
we got to see a We got to see the Deadpool and Death chemistry. Like that's
Yeah.
got to pop up.
Mhm. I feel like this is going to be that I feel like Deadpool's going to be the thing that kind of just like revitalizes the
X-Men.
MCU,
Like
the
resets a
X-Men.
lot of things.
Yeah, it just like resets a lot of things so that things like the Eternals don't exist
Yeah.
anymore. Or, you know, I feel like this is going to be that because honestly, like for me, apart from like the TV shows, like I haven't been excited for a Marvel thing in a while.
So I have a question.
Mhm.
So what does this movie follow? Like, what are the events? What's the like? Why?
So
Why
this
is
is
Deadpool and Wolverine like mixing together?
this is after Deadpool 2.
Which I
Um
didn't see. So you can tell me everything that happens.
so like in Deadpool 2 is his love dies and he, is just like out for revenge and he's just trying to I'm trying to remember the movie because I haven't seen it in a while.
He's mad that he couldn't save her,
Yeah, yeah,
basically.
yeah. He's mad that he couldn't save her. It like he has these brushes with death where he like blows himself up and he'll like find her in the other on the other side, whatever it may be, and he ends up going back and um in this one it feels like this big catastrophic thing is going to happen, and so he finds like a wormhole and finds Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, and he's pretty much like bringing him into his world, and he's like, hey, like I don't know how to save the world, I don't know how to save the dimension, the universe from collapsing on itself, and you were an X-Men. And he was like, fuck it, you were the X-Men.
Yeah.
In my world, you were very regarded, you were very uh like adored and this, that, and the other. And he's just like,
Idolized.
yeah. And he's like, I need help. I need help figuring this out. I need help trying to fix all of this. And I think it's just one of those things where this is just like going to be a jumping off point for other like multiverse events in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Opens
So,
the door.
yeah, because you're seeing people from all of the 20th Century Foxes. Like, I don't think it's Ray Park's Toad though. I think it's
Oh,
just
is it
Toad.
not?
I don't know. I
I
don't
didn't know
know.
that was Ray Park.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
cool.
yeah.
So how do you guys feel about those original X-Men movies?
I
The
loved
X1,
them.
X2, X3?
I
Um,
loved them.
I have fond memories of those movies.
Yeah.
I have fond memories of them. I mean, they were the best we could get at the time.
Right, right.
Um, but
Bless your heart,
Especially
Bryan Singer.
X2.
there were
X2 fucking
definitely
rocked.
there were problems.
Bless your heart, Bryan Singer.
Right.
Pedophile.
Halle Berry as Storm, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Oh no, really?
No?
Why?
No, no, she
Really?
fucking sucked.
Defend this.
She just, all I'll say is Halle Berry, when she is in any sort of comic property movie, fucking sucks. And I rest my case at Catwoman.
Okay, I'll give you Catwoman.
Like
I'll give you
and
Catwoman.
she was just as engaging as Storm as she was as Catwoman. Like
No.
oh dude, no, she's
No.
in the X-Men movies, I'm telling you, when I'm watching these movies and watching Halle Berry as Storm, it might as fucking well be the chick from those Twilight movies.
No.
Like that's how much
do it.
that's how much energy and emotion she put into it.
I gotta
It
be
was just
honest.
flat.
I gotta be honest. I was only looking at her hips the entire time. So
And that's
so I
and
really
that's the
gotta
only-
like return
that's
and
the
watch
only
those movies.
positive I will say for her is, I mean, obviously she looks great and she's great in so many other movies. So I don't know where this disconnect is when she's doing a superhero movie. It seems like she gives zero fucks.
So I
She's
think
just there for a paycheck
so.
is what it
Okay.
seems like to me.
Like, I feel like as Storm, she was the best that they could get as far as uh like who else would have been Storm?
Can you imagine Jade Cargill as Storm, by the
Bro,
way?
I have fantasized. I mean, I have fantasized. I mean, I have. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like Jade Cargill
But
is
yeah.
Storm, but she can't. She can't even act and wrestle. So I mean,
Well, yeah, but if she wasn't wrestling, maybe she would be a better actor. You never know.
Hear
But
me
no,
out.
But
like
like
Storm.
wrestling is acting.
Well, true, but it's obviously different. It's obviously massively different because of how many people are great in their wrestling character who can't do anything on a
Yeah,
movie or TV
yeah.
show to save their
That's
life.
no,
So
that's true.
it's clearly a difference.
There's an element of acting, I'll say.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Storm was the best choice, as Halle Berry was the best choice that they could have for Storm. Because I'm not going back, because if you think about back in the day, I wouldn't have believed that Vivica Fox would have been a good Storm. I don't
Right.
believe fucking who else? Like I mean, like I can't
I
even
would have
think.
I
they're
would
not
have
they're
loved
they're
to I
not
would have
gonna
loved to see her as Storm though. Oh
right.
boy.
And
Hear
they're
me
they're
out.
not gonna not take Halle Berry because I mean she's the biggest
Yeah.
name at the time.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
So
She's a
I
Bond
get
girl,
that.
bro.
Yeah, like I
She's a
get
Bond
it.
girl.
I get it. It just
Hear me
it was
hear me
really
out.
flat for me. I just couldn't do it.
Now hear me out. For the role of Storm, Jada Pinkett Smith.
Get the fuck out of here.
You shut the fuck up. Like I'm not gonna lie though, X3 was
Just gotta give her a white wig and she's good to
Why
go,
not?
dude.
Yeah.
X3
Give the
was
bitch a wig
trash.
and we'll be fine.
She'll just wind blow Will Smith to slap everybody.
Right.
Her
No,
superpower is making him not feel like a man.
Her
X3
superpower is
Weather emasculation. Like
she's gonna
yeah.
she's gonna cast an entanglement.
right.
But no, like I thought X3 was a fucking mess though.
X3 was a shit show.
It was a fucking mess.
X3
Oh,
was a
yeah.
shit show. But I feel
Like
like
to me, like X-Men, the first movie was the top, and then X2 went down a little, and then X3 was like way down here.
What was
I-
that one with that they focused on Mystique? Was that The Last Stand?
First Class or whatever?
First
no,
Class,
Well,
maybe?
which
yeah, 'cause
one?
It's
it-
the
I
one
mean,
where
I was
like
gonna
she
say,
With
like
Jennifer
the,
Lawrence?
yeah, the one scene I remember is like where she's getting choked by oh, is it Magneto?
Jennifer Lawrence, bro. So who's the character? The blue chick, right? What
Yeah.
Mystique? That's who
Yeah.
she.
right.
Mm.
I think it's
Oh
I think
man,
it's
perfect.
I think it's
Perfect cast.
I think it was First Class. One of
It did
those was
always,
one of those was not good.
yeah. I mean, it did
It was
always bum
the
me out though that they didn't have her wear the outfit that Mystique wears in the comics and the cartoons with that white thing with the white skull necklace.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I have a lot of reverence for those like early Marvel movies. Like I know I can't remember if we've talked about this before, but that old Hulk movie, the one before we got what's his name? It's
Oh, Eric Bana.
Eric Bana. Yeah.
or
Oh,
It's not a good movie at all. Like let me preface this by saying that's not a good movie. But I just remember liking it a lot. And the video game that came out around the same time as that movie was fucking awesome. I can't remember what it was called. But
Yeah.
Was it called Hulk?
I don't know. I don't know if it was I don't know if it was like a movie tie-in Hulk or game or if it was like the Incredible Hulk game. I can't remember.
I'm vaguely remembering like that in
I'm
my
gonna
mind.
Google it. I'm gonna Google it. What year did that Hulk movie come out?
Eric
Was it
Bana's Hulk.
2003?
I think so. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up. 2003. Yeah, you're right.
It's fucking sniped. You see that? You see that?
Yeah.
Autism. Full fucking blast right there.
I think
Go, sorry, guy.
yeah, no, I think yeah, like looking back on those movies were yeah, like you said, Derek, like the best that we could have done at the time with what we had. But I remember
Nobody gave a fuck. Nobody gave a fuck like they care now.
There was no like MCU. It was just, hey, let's make a movie about the X-Men. Fuck it.
yeah.
which is
We'll
why
do it
you
live.
have which is why you got the 20th Century Fox X-Men and the Sony Spider-Man, because there wasn't like this whole fucking. But speaking of comics, there's a new Batman comic out, and
Oh.
I forgot who
Sorry.
was I forgot who had written it, but it's called Batman Absolute. And in this comic, Bruce Wayne has no money. He has no butler.
Like never had money, or
like never had money. Like he just became Batman.
because it'd be funny if they did like a trading places situation. Like, anyway,
Trading Batmans. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can check it out. Yeah, I want to see
Yeah.
where that comes from. And the art style is great. Like the bat symbol. It's kind of lazy though, because it's just like a rectangle with points at the front, at the tops and bottoms. Like
cool.
Well, he didn't have money. He did what he
Good
could.
enough.
he did what he could with what he
You
had.
had to scrimp on the graphic design. You know?
Good enough.
This looks like a bat, right? Like if I just do the little points at the bottom, this looks like a bat, right? Like
And he's talking to nobody because he doesn't have a butler.
right.
Yeah. He's got to keep the screen printing costs down, you know, when he
Yeah.
wants to make shirts and sell them.
Yeah.
To answer your question, Nick, it is the movie tie-in Hulk game from 2003. This game
Okay.
fucking rocks. I think I'm actually gonna sell the high seas and get the ROM for that and just return and see how it is. I'm sure I can get it on the Steam Deck.
That's the one where you would like pick up tanks and like throw them at people, right?
And crush them.
Oh yeah,
you could get
like,
the ability to like give yourself gauntlets.
Yeah, tank
That game
gauntlets.
fucking rocks, dude.
I remember that game.
So fucking fun, bro.
Hell yeah.
But yeah.
I'm also super excited for Cobra Kai coming
Oh,
out
dude,
soon. The final season.
I need Netflix.
Although I was really confused because earlier today I saw like a Facebook post where they had some Cobra Kai shirts. There was like Miyagi Do and you know stuff like that. And the Cobra Kai shirt had Cobra Kai written on it in Korean. And I was like, but wait, isn't the origin of all of these styles Japan?
Yeah,
I'm very confused as to why that would be written in Korean.
that's weird.
And if I remember right, I'm pretty sure it was like an official site.
Holy shit.
But
Weird.
yeah. Anyway.
Before we get into what you're playing, if you love us and want to support what we do, consider supporting us on Patreon, patreon.com/nerdcore podcast. Several tiers of loot to have access to, from stickers and shirts to extra content and bonus episodes. We would love to thank our nerd corporate backers, Glenn the Simp, Phil Moore McLaurin, and Jake Hurst. We have merch. Go to redbubble.com.
No Bort?
No Bort.
No Bort?
No Bort.
Oh.
Times is tough, bro.
Yeah.
We're doing this shit for the love of the game at this point.
So
no,
you know,
abort in this economy.
Sad Bort.
Sad Bort. We have merch, redbubble.com/nerdcore podcast. Get our sayings and different logos on t-shirts and mugs and fun things like that. We partnered with Dubby. Go onto their website, use promo code NERDCORP, and get 10% off your order. We love it. We do Dubby dick dingers all the time.
Put it on my ass.
Just fuck it. You don't
put it directly on my asshole.
Snorting, getting some nose candy off of Derek's erect.
Have you ever seen that?
Right.
You've seen that service on the internet where you can get your butthole molded for like in a chocolate, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I get it, and you've seen people like how they do it, right? They have to like get on their back and put their ass like up in the air. That's how I do. That's how I introduce Dubby into my body. I boof it.
Come on in.
No crash.
No, is Angela just there with like a syringe, just like?
Can you imagine Angela just?
The things we do for our significant others.
I'm like, babe, I can't do it unless you do it. Please, come on. Just do it for me, please.
Oh, God. With that, it's time for a segment of
Whatcha playin? Whatcha playin? Whatcha playin?
What you playing? For those of you that don't know, we go around and talk about the games we're playing, how we feel about them, and all that good stuff. So, Derek, what you playing?
Well, thanks to the Fallout series and to Eddie, of course, and to Pi Hero. I have been
Hi, Hero. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
right. I have been balls deep in Fallout 76.
Mhm.
Good.
To the point where my level is double Eddie's.
Yeah.
Slacker, bro.
I think I'm like 223 or 224 right now.
Yeah, like I'm at like 100 and something.
Yeah.
Like,
Fucking fake ass fucking fan.
Like,
well,
and
I'd get up there too if I could sit at work and fucking play Fallout 76 at the same time.
that's
And
true.
and
That's
if I
true.
had someone like Pi Hero fucking helping me along the way, motherfucker gets like 10,000 caps every time they play with it.
Oh, so he's getting the Donald Trump treatment.
I mean, she gave me caps like once, but
Gave her a
A small loan of 1,000,000 caps.
Yeah.
although she has a mule character where she keeps all of her extra plans and stuff, and she did let me like go through and just take all of these plans that I didn't have.
Right, so his
So that
fucking
was dope.
she built him a fucking camp and shit, and
Yeah, it's a dope ass camp too.
it is a pretty dope fucking camp.
It's a tiny camp. It's a nice camp.
It's a nice camp. It's
It's a
super
nice
tiny.
camp.
It's super. It's the best camp. I got the
It's
best
the
camp.
best camp. We built the best camps. We
Everybody-
have the best workers.
They come to my camp. They say, "Wow, this is a nice camp. Wow,
With tears in their eyes.
tears in their eyes."
I've never seen such a beautiful camp.
Look at the loser over there with his brains funneling out of his head.
But no,
That's a
it's
lot of
fun.
brains.
It's fun too because I've learned things along the way. Of course, that like now I go back to Eddie and I'm like, oh, and by the way, did you know about this? And he's like,
Yeah,
"What?"
yeah.
No.
He'll just be like, hey, I learned this and I learned that, and I was like, oh, I didn't know that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Fuck it, like cool.
So it's
Teaching
been pretty
the
fun.
marks some new stuff.
That's right. But yeah, it's been a hell of a lot of fun. Like because I had started playing when the current season was about ending. And so I only got like, I think, score level like 45 or 46 or something like that for the season. So, and I, didn't even know what it really was. And so I didn't focus on it. I knew it existed. I didn't worry about it. I just went, what the fuck ever. But now once this new season started, now I get it. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like I know how to do all this stuff. I can use my boosters when I need to like really pump up my season score. And like now I'm like I've not maxed out because you max out at 150, but that's like anything over 100 is bonus, I guess, considered.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I'm over 100. I'm at like 112 score right now. And so like I'm just like super stoked about it, because I'm just like, holy shit, like this all makes sense now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've been super balls deep to the point where I don't play WoW very much currently,
Wow.
which is crazy.
They don't need your time, your money. They don't need any
Yeah.
of it, Derek.
Wu-Tang.
Right? I mean, like that's
Now
just
Todd
crazy.
Howard's
Like,
getting all of it.
yeah, me not playing WoW is
Lesser of two
insane.
evils, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I still play it like maybe once, twice a week, but yeah, Fallout is definitely, at
The
least
bread
for
and
the
butter.
time being,
I
yeah,
I
way taken over my
categorized
primary
all of my
gaming.
Fallout games on Steam as Todd Howard's overinflated ego.
Yeah, I mean it's been a lot of fun. Like, I mean, just the events, the little
It's so fun. Like
holiday sort of things that they have. Like,
it is
yeah,
a
it's great.
solid MMO, dude.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's got its problems. It's Bethesda,
Like any
but
other.
yeah, but but yeah, no, it's super fun. I mean, like they had this event where you go and you can get these different masks, and you can get these special ones that are rarer, that are glowing versions of the masks. And I have like 4 versions of the glowing ones. And like, I don't like to wear them though, because when you wear them, people will just come up and constantly try and trade you. Like they'll come up and constantly beg for your fucking masks. I'm like, well, I'm wearing it because I like it. I'm not gonna just fucking sell it. You get out of here.
Yeah.
Go
Not
fucking
not
away.
wearing this as an advertisement. Like,
Right.
hey,
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
exactly.
that's another thing that pissed me off. Fucking, we did the same event. We played the same time, even sometimes. I got like a bunch of fucking masks, but got not one fucking glowing one. This motherfucker got 4, bro.
Yeah.
That
But I
shit,
mean, like,
that shit
yeah,
sticks
'cause
in my fucking cross so much.
It's like Stockholm syndrome at this point for
Well,
you, isn't it?
well, it's because like they do these events every hour,
Mhm.
right? And so like I could do them every fucking hour, you
It's
know,
true.
like I could be there every fucking event. So
True.
yeah. But yeah, no, I mean that's pretty much taken over. Like I played a little bit of Spider-Man 2 here and
Cool.
there. Like I say, I played a little bit of WoW here and there. But I mean, like for the most part, if I'm gaming, it's Fallout 76 right now.
Nice. Nick, what you playing?
um, I have been playing. I went a little crazy on the Steam summer sale. I bought this
It was a
game
good one.
called I bought this game called Contraband Police, where you're basically just a cop in like this unnamed like it's supposed to be like Russia, but it's like a fictional country name. And you're just like, people are crossing the border, you're checking their documents and stuff like that. But then like all of a sudden one guy will try and run through the border and you have to like chase after him and stop him, and then you'll have to go and like actually do like investigations and stuff like that. It's
Hmm.
actually pretty
This
pretty
looks dope.
fucking fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Um I did end up buying Horizon Zero Dawn complete on Steam too. It was 12.50.
Yeah, how is it?
It is like probably the best looking game I have on my PC right now. Like it runs incredibly well.
Really?
Um let's
I I just can't. I know I break Fillmore's heart every time I say this, but like I just there's something so fucking deeply disturbing about that game that I just can't. I just like it's disruptive, and it's like the only point of criticism that I have, and I won't go off. I'll give it back to you. I promise. I hate how much the main character talks. I can't stand it. It's just like it just feels like this game was put in like a focus test room with 17 different groups, and every single one of them were retarded and had no idea how to play a fucking video game.
Yeah.
So they have to have Aloy just repeat everything. I need to go left. I need to go right. I need to go do this. I need to go do that. I wonder what this. I wonder what that. It's like, and it's never ending, bro.
I agree.
It
No, I
never
agree.
ends.
That sounds very obnoxious.
No,
I
I agree. I completely agree. It's one of the reasons why I never like as much as I tried like 3 or 4 different times to play
sucks,
Horizon
bro.
because it's a good game. Like I
It's
know
a
it's
good game. It's a great game. I just can't fucking get pat, bro. If I could turn that down or turn her off, I know I'm not beating the sexist allegations with this. I know, but
if she would just stop talking,
She would just shut the
if
fuck
she
up.
showed a little more skin, you know,
Goddamn woman talks way too much.
If she was
if
more
she
attractive,
showed a little more.
we could balance this out. Like Lara Croft talked a lot, right? But
every
we
time
never
she
noticed.
talks, every time
We
she
never
talks, she shakes her
noticed.
ass a bit.
Right.
Why not? No, it's a really cool world. I like the robot dinosaur aspect. I love it. Like, and Sony loves it too. That's why we're gonna get like fucking 15 more years of this goddamn IP in Lego games now, which is awesome. Anyways, sorry, continue, Nick.
All
Didn't
good.
mean to hijack.
No, you're good. I just was like, I kind of want to replay this and
Mhm.
play it on PC, and
For $12, I don't
it's
blame
really
you.
good. It's really good. Um, goddamn. I also am checking out that Once Human game. It's just another survival crafting game, um, set in this like weird, like futuristic universe. I mean, it's all right for what it is, but um, I mainly wanted to mention that I've kind of been having fun with Concord, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Tell us
yeah,
about
let's hear
that.
it.
It's very, oh my God, there is like it's an Overwatch clone, with
Hero
different
shooter.
characters sprinkled in. Um, there's a guy that like as soon as you see him, you just go, "Oh, that's fucking Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy, dude."
Hell
Um,
yeah.
but
What was like the biggest joke when that game like premiered? It looked like budget Guardians of the Galaxy.
yeah, exactly. But I mean, it's fun. I don't know if I will. I'm probably not gonna buy it and play it because I think like I've gotten all of the playtime out of it so far during the beta that I think like I don't know what else you can do,
PC
Right.
or
besides
PlayStation.
I've been playing it on PC. It looks and runs fantastic. Like it's great looking.
Okay.
Like I'm constantly playing it at like 100 to 110 FPS. Like it
Nice.
runs
Okay.
beautifully. But it's it's not a $40 game, if in my
Not a
opinion.
$40 game.
It's
Wow.
it's it should
I
be
thought they
free.
were selling it for 70. Damn.
No, it's only 40, but I don't
Yikes.
feel like, I mean, maybe when it comes out they'll, do some add-ons and stuff like that,
I
but
mean, you can see the writing on the wall here, right?
yeah.
It's free to play. We're going free to play. I mean,
Oh yeah.
that's what happens with every hero shooter and sometimes even conventional shooter. It's just like, hey, we're gonna go the Fortnite route and try and get you on skins.
Yep. Well, I mean,
Pretty
fucking
much.
look at Black Ops 6 day 1 on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get into that, but like, did you hear all of that shit about how they're getting rid of day one on Game Pass?
Really?
Yeah, this
No.
Call of Duty is the last one.
Damn.
They're trying to break it down into like tiers, right?
Yeah. So if you pay way more, you'll get day one.
So I mean that's
But
kind of more of the PlayStation route, right?
um,
Like what they do with
so PlayStation. So I
the
guess
Plus.
in a way, yeah, you're right. But PlayStation doesn't do day one. They don't
Right.
do anything like The Last of Us, or I guess what's a better Rise of the Ronin didn't come to free to any PlayStation subscribers, right? That was
gotcha.
a place that you buy, you pay $70, you get it like everyone else. Whereas with Game Pass, that's like the whole appeal is day one. Play it day one with Game Pass. And when everyone, the first fucking thing that came to everyone's mind when Active or what was it? Microsoft bought Activision was Call of Duty day one on Game Pass. Like that's the writing on the wall. But Concord, that's how I see it going down, and I see it actually being quite successful as a free to play game, like really.
Oh
because
yeah.
I do see like some of the character design. I've seen criticisms, and I've seen lots of shit being slung at this game, but the character design seems pretty solid to me.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
I could see it proliferating when there's not a pay gate. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I watched this video of this guy play it live, and he played the beta, and I couldn't watch him for much longer than I did because he's going off. He's like, I'm not gonna be like the Starfield guy, but I don't understand. I don't like how their pronouns are in their character like descriptions, and I'm just like,
Bro, stop.
okay. And then
Stop.
he's like, they're saying that this is a game of inclusion, but I don't see hardly any white people in here, and I'm just like,
Oh, for
dude.
God's sake.
There are
I commented,
aliens
I'm
in
like,
there.
I bet you wish there was a white Pride Month too.
That's
Get out
But
of here yourself.
ridiculous.
The last thing I want,
Those people you just need to like not
yeah,
Mhm.
like they're very obviously clickbaiting and like trying to get an article written about them. They're looking for clout.
yeah. And then the last thing I wanted to mention was, I don't know if I had showed anybody in here this, but a
We
couple
don't
weeks
want to see
ago.
your penis.
All right, that's all I have then. Speak for yourself. A couple weeks ago,
Every time.
I pulled the holy grail
Oh.
of Pokemon cards right now.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook. Yeah.
What is it?
Greninja EX.
Oh shit! How much is that?
It's market price right now is $240.
Damn,
Nice.
stonks.
Yeah, stonks
Fuck yeah,
for
dude.
days.
That's such a good feeling when you pull that good card.
Yeah, that's like the card right now in the new set, and I was just like,
What is the new set?
Twilight Masquerade.
What? That's cool. Hell yeah.
It's like all the ogre pawns and
Okay.
stuff like that. I haven't gotten that far like in the game to know what these are, but
No idea. I'm sure Angela
Yeah.
knows, but we've been so fucking broke lately that we can't go buy Pokemon and magic cards anymore.
I know,
So
same here.
I shouldn't be, but I am.
We still need to get together and play fucking Magic.
I
Yeah,
fucking
no.
want to so bad, dude. I sent Eddie this TikTok of these dudes like camping. They're in the fucking woods and they brought these they brought
Like a whole table
the
and a
table,
fucking
the
Magic
mats.
Gathering set up.
just deck
man.
upon deck upon deck upon deck of cards.
Have you seen the clip of the there's a like a heavy metal band playing and there's a circle pit going on, and then
Yeah.
like right in the middle there's people
There's
playing
dudes
Magic on the
playing
floor.
Magic on the floor
Yeah.
while the fucking pit, there was like swirls around it. It was
Yeah,
so...
dude.
It's way
That's
bigger
funny.
than I thought it was. Like it's kind of cool that like people are like starting to, I don't know, like
Yeah.
show their nerddom in different ways, right? Like
Yeah.
Right.
the main guitarist for one of my bands that I'm obsessed with, Dance Gavin Dance, his name is Will Swan. He's like a huge Magic fan, and I didn't know. And how I found out is in their newest music video, they have like they're like sitting down and like playing Magic, and I'm like,
Yeah, dude. It's like it's crazy. Like what is it? Like Vin Diesel and Joe Manganiello, they play
Mhm.
D&D. Like
Yeah.
oh, dude, D&D is huge right now, bro.
oh yeah.
So
yeah.
like way fucking bigger than it's ever been.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, we're finally prospering.
Well, it's because we're all down with Satan now.
Yeah, that's all it took.
Yeah.
Is that all you're playing, Nick?
I believe so. I think trying to think if I'm playing anything on PlayStation.
Dude,
Oh,
I haven't
yeah.
turned my PlayStation on in like a month.
I've been working on the I don't know how much longer I'm going to be working on this because it's insane, but I've been trying to do the platinum for Streets of Rage 4.
Yeah, I bet
And
it is.
That's hard
It's
as fuck. I
I bet it is.
ridiculous, dude.
That just you saying that makes my thumbs hurt.
So one of the trophies is you have to get a lifetime score of 5 million points, and by the time you beat the game with every main character, like base character, you're at 1 million points.
Do it 5 more times, buddy.
Yeah, it's insane. I mean, some of the other stuff like go through a stage without taking damage. It's kind of hard, but it's doable.
Yeah.
But the grind to get that 5 million is going to be insane, and I don't know how much longer I'll be able
You know
to.
what you should do? You know what
Huh.
you should do right now? You should go buy a PlayStation Portal. They have 3 of them at the North Logan Walmart. We were there last night. I pogged the fuck out. Everyone was looking at me like I was a giant man child because I kind of am. But there was 3 PlayStation Portals in there, and I've never seen I've never seen them in a Walmart, so it was kind of cool to me. And
Yeah.
you should go get one of those because they are perfect. Just throw that shit on, put a fucking video up on your computer, veg out. Just grind that shit out. That's how I've been doing a lot of games lately.
I work part-time at the Island Market, bro. Like,
There
I'm
you
not
go.
getting a PlayStation Portal.
Oh, save up. It's $200. Do not make me fucking shame you right now. Do not
Do
make
it.
me
Do
fucking
it.
wage shame you right now. It's
Do it.
$200. You can do it.
Look, Nick, pull
Eventually.
yourself
It's
up by
a
your bootstraps.
fantastic
Pull
product.
yourself up by your bootstrap.
My
Make
bootstraps.
that money and go get yourself a portal.
Nobody wants to work these days.
No,
Nobody wants to work these days.
I
Dude.
don't. I know I
God
don't.
damn Gen Z.
Yeah, have you heard that they let the women vote now? What the fuck?
That sure reminds me of Anchorman. Chicks can do stuff now.
I love that.
It's Anchor Man, not Anchor Lady. And that is a scientific fact.
Fact.
Well, I gotta know. There's one thing I gotta know.
What?
Eddie,
what
are you playing?
I'm playing a few things. I'm playing Fallout 76 also.
But you're not playing with Derek? The fuck?
I do play with Derek.
The few times
better.
he gets on.
The few times I do get on, like, because I hardly get on. I'm hardly able to get on.
He's got one of those pesky lives.
Dude, I get it. I fucking get it.
But again, so I'm playing that. I'm playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the definitive edition.
Cool.
Just wanted to go back and play the best Grand Theft Auto game ever.
Comfort.
Yeah.
I heard that, motherfucker. Keep going.
Where's Grand Theft Auto 4's definitive edition? I don't know.
Well, the yours was so fucking disastrous that it actually scared away Rockstar from even trying. I'm pretty sure that shit's on the shelf somewhere. They just need to. I
really want to play that game though.
It's so fucking good, dude. You know what we need to get you is a fucking Steam Deck.
Yeah.
We just need to get, like that's.
I need to save up.
I might talk with Anastasia about just like actually doing that because you're like, that's the problem is.
But
like,
we're over here shaming me for not being able to get a portal.
Well, yeah, but you don't have 3 kids. You're not being garnished $550 every fucking week.
Maybe I am.
Maybe I do have.
You don't know his life.
Yeah.
Are you?
He's got
No.
6 kids.
No.
I'm just saying, it's.
Yeah.
I like to help less fortunate.
Here's a Steam Deck, you broke bitch.
You broke motherfucker. You brokey. No, it just opens the door for you to be able to like
Yeah.
Nick, you can attest to this. Like having a PC is it's different. It's
Yeah.
it's not life changing, but it's hobby changing. It's like it's a complete revolution.
Yeah.
Bro, I barely turn on my PlayStation. Like I'll get into what I was playing, but like I haven't turned it on in a long ass time. And it's mostly because I've been playing my Steam Deck.
Yeah.
But GTA 4, to go back, GTA 4 runs fucking flawlessly on every version of the Steam Deck. So
Hell yeah.
might be talking to your wife about that.
Let's go. I'm also playing, I just started playing V Rising.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Weird Sense. Weird Sense
Why?
bought it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and this is like a vampire MMO, right?
Kind of. Yeah. Like you're this like new vampire. I'm not quite sure what the story is, but like you start off like collecting things, crafting. It's like survival almost elements. Combat is kind of MMO-y, like it's just kind of hack and slash, use power, use this power, like
It's almost like Diablo-esque. Like,
yeah, almost.
I played I think I played the beta for it.
Yeah, and I haven't run into anybody yet, but I mean the like it's got a cool like night and day system. So like if you're caught outside in the daytime, you die, and
Okay.
it's fun. It's fun. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing it much more. I'm gonna give it like another shot, but it's okay. I'm playing Skull. Have you guys played or heard of Skull? It's
Mm-mm.
procedural. It's
How
a
do you spell
roguelike.
it?
SKUL.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I was wondering. I was like, is it SK? Because I remember seeing another game like that, but I think I know what you're talking about. What is this?
It's a roguelike. You're this skeleton that comes to life, and you take the form of different skeletons. Like there's different skulls that turn you into like either a speed, power, or balance character, and you
Okay.
just go through this procedurally generated world and try to like figure out your life and stuff. And so you have like all these different powers, and you have all these different abilities. You go picking up things that like help you. Like you have like 9 slots for like 9 different powers. So like your skill cooldown is 40% less, or it's right up your alley actually, Cole.
Really?
Like yeah, like I think you'd enjoy it. Um Anastasia is obsessed with this game. Like it is the like main game that she plays.
The
Like
Hero Slayer?
yeah, uh-huh. And she's really good at it too. Like she beat like because you have to beat the whole game, and then you end up like in another area, like a dark area of the same place that you were playing or whatever. It's a fun game. It's super fun.
Yeah, it looks like Dead Cells.
Yeah, kind of.
Did you guys ever play the second Rogue Legacy that came out?
Mm-mm.
No,
That game
no.
is really fun if you
I've
like
heard it's really good.
roguelikes. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I've heard it's really good.
It
Uh,
is
I'm gonna
not
wish list
easy.
this.
It's not easy, but it's fun.
I
It
thought you
does
were gonna say
have a
it's
little
not.
bit of a ding. It's not Steam Deck verified, so
Oh
that
no.
kind of sucks.
mm.
Oh,
But
oh no.
that usually doesn't mean anything. Usually, unless it's like Destiny or like
Mhm.
something that uses anti-cheat, like that definitely won't work. But like Ghost of Tsushima PC port came out, and it's unsupported on Steam Deck, and it runs fucking flawlessly. It's just unsupported because it doesn't support the multiplayer aspect of Ghost of Tsushima. That's
Mm-hmm.
it. So it probably is nothing. I just have to go dig through the fucking. Oh yeah, the first review, great game, very easy to pick up and play, runs 100% on Steam Deck despite unsupported. So
Nice.
there you go. Probably gonna check it out. It's not that much money either,
Yeah, I really recommend it. It's
and it's
super.
probably gonna be on sale for like 99 cents next week. So
Yeah,
What?
it's
How
just
much is it right now?
$20,
Oh, okay.
but it's not on sale.
yeah,
Well,
and
right.
there's like a DLC for it.
Uh-huh.
Like
I
it's
see
like
that.
it's like $3.
I love it. I love indie games, man. I know
Mhm.
people like don't like that shit, and like Joey fucking hates indie games, but I'm just like, dude, there's so much innovation and fun shit happening in the independent scene. It's
Mm.
hard not to fall in love with some of these games, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, like I kind of fell off of it because like admittedly enough, Anastasia beat me on it, and so now I kind of like well, this is
Yeah,
like
dude.
I was like, this is a stupid game
She did
anyway.
something better than you, so
Yeah.
now you're like little peepee mode.
I'm just like, yeah, this game's not that cool, but but I am playing it. It's a fun game. The game that takes up most of my time right now though is Need for Speed Unbound.
Oh, really? Okay.
2022 title. It's probably the closest we're ever going to get to Need for Speed Underground.
Yeah, let me pull this shit up, Jamie.
Yeah. So like the realism is with the cars and the world and the characters
You know
and
what's funny? I bought this fucking game.
did you really?
I have it. It's in my library. I'm sure I bought it on a Steam sale fucking forever ago. But yes,
Yeah.
tell me all about it, please.
Yeah, no, so like the realism, the cars look great. The cars look great. The world looks great. For 2022, this game is fucking good looking as fuck.
Yeah.
Um the characters are like this like cell shaded animation.
Yeah. Aesop Rocky.
Yeah, ASAP Rocky's in there, and he's not too annoying in it.
Yeah.
He's just like in there for like a certain event type.
Yeah, he's just like a character. He's like
Mhm.
he's one of the drivers.
Yeah, and so you like leave your garage and you go to these events, and the events will either be like a speed race, a corner king, sprint, and circuit, and you just make enough. The whole story is that like your friend betrays you, you stole your car, and now you find out that she's like this big wig in the racing scene, and you have to beat her to get your car back. And so
I
you
love it.
Man, whatever happened to family?
right.
That you like totally talked me into it. That
Yeah.
sounds so fucking.
Did you, Eddie? Did you get that on PlayStation or? Okay.
It's on PS Plus.
Oh, it is cool.
Yeah, and
Dude, fuck yeah.
and super fun. Super fun. The soundtrack's decent enough. Like it's not like the best.
It's not like Underground 2,
No,
but
no, it'll never
that's sad.
it'll never be that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But honestly, for me, like in my opinion, this is the best game since Rivals.
Mhm.
And Rivals was
Oh yeah.
probably was like my favorite after Underground. Um
Interesting.
I'm trying to plat it right now. I've got everything, but so you can drive around the city and like smash these little bear collectibles, and you can like smash through billboards, and you have all these like different collectibles that you have to collect. You collect street art and stuff. So like that's all that's left for me, is to like collect all the street art, collect all the bears, do all the billboards, and get 3 stars on a lot of the map challenges, because there are just like speed traps where you have to go through the gate at a certain speed. There are speed runs where you have to start this area and you have to end at a certain speed. Drift challenges. It utilizes the map really well. So you can long jump challenges, you know what I mean? So like it's really fun, and like I said, it's the best one. I've played every single iteration of Need for Speed game ever, and honestly, this has been the most entertaining by far. And like, because Heat left me with something. uh what is it? Payback was also okay. Like the last few have been like very lackluster for me, but Need for Speed Unbound is apart from the Underground 1 and 2 probably the best Need for Speed game I've played in a very long time.
Hell yeah.
You gotta put some fucking respect on Most Wanted right
Yeah,
now.
oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So it's Underground 1 and 2, Rivals, Most Wanted, and Unbound. Those are
Remember when they
I
did
didn't hear any Hot Pursuit in there.
Hot Pursuit is a very honorable mention. I
Yeah.
fucking loved that game a
Hot
lot.
Pursuit was good. Hot Pursuit was good.
That oh man, Hot Pursuit.
But I mean, like
2, fuck.
Hot Pursuit, Most Wanted, and Rivals are kind of like the same game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You know
but
what I
they're
mean?
like they're like the peak though.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Rivals was the one that they remastered for PS4, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where
Remember-
I remember when that came out,
where
and
you could
I
play the cop, or you
Yeah.
could play the regular.
remember when that came out, and I think I hit up either Eddie or just the chat, and I'm just like, dude, Rivals got remastered.
Yeah. What else am I playing? Hades. I'm playing Hades.
Oh
Nice.
really? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Just wanted to.
What do you
'cause
think?
I love Hades. I've always loved Hades.
It's dope, huh?
I started playing. When I first started playing it, I played it on the Switch, and
Perfect place.
Oh,
Handheld
yeah.
is fucking ideal for that game.
but I had it on the PS4, and I like playing Skull. I was trying to show Anastasia another game like Skull. I'd be like, if you like Skull, you'll probably like Hades, and so I've been playing a lot of that, but other than that, like I think that's all I'm playing.
Hades is a criminally fantastic game.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's stupid. It's stupid good. I have to like stop myself because I know I'm just gonna get like absorbed and
Yeah.
just
Mhm.
especially now with like the OLED Steam Deck, it's just like, oh my god. It's I wouldn't be playing anything else.
All right. But yeah, that's it. That's all I'm playing. Cole, what you playing?
So 3 things I want to talk about, and some slight honorable mentions as well. I'll start with the first, FF7 Rebirth. I finished it. Masterpiece in every sense of the word. You will be hearing a lot about this game from me because I adore it. It's perfection. It's really, I can't imagine it being done any better. And I love the way that they are tantalizing this story just in a way that is so very very enticing, and it's awesome to see what they're doing. And man, they could go, if they wanted to, they could go dark, they could go real dark with what they did at the end of this game. The next title, which is the end, is the supposed end of this trilogy. They could do some real gut wrenching shit.
Mhm.
I was deep into this game trying to platinum it. It is a challenge, to say the least. Brian has been making fun of me this entire time because I told him, I was like, I beat it. I was like, a big reason why it took me so fucking long to beat it is because I was literally doing everything. I wanted to do every single fucking thing before I saw the credits. That's just how I am.
Mhm.
I want to make sure I get every single trophy before I see that trophy ping that says you beat the game. I would like to make sure that every single thing is done as possible. And so it took me months. It's fucking a massive game. Like absolutely insane how they managed to pack so much shit into one game. And I shouldn't even say shit, so much quality content. It is packed to the fucking brim.
Quality shit.
It is wonderful. And I can't, I could hang my gaming cap up right now and be completely satisfied with what I've played with video games because of this game.
Wow.
It's peak shit, dude. It really, and that is me glazing this game that I've loved for over 30 years, but like it is amazing. It's, and I'm probably going to do some like solo stuff on it and maybe put it on like the YouTube channel. Cause like, I would love to talk about it. I think everyone is stupid fucking wrong about what is happening in this game story wise. And I am the motherfucking PhD of this shit. I know what the fuck is happening. I know everything that they're doing. Every story beat, it makes sense. Whew.
So you're the
love it.
professor.
When it comes to FF7, you're goddamn right.
You're giggity goddamn righty.
I don't know. It's just I can't imagine it being any better. But the platinum is soul crushing. Absolutely fucking insane amounts of work. And I've done most of it. I'm like 80% of the way there. Like I still need to beat the last chapter on hardcore or hard, whatever it's called, which way better system in this one, but from remake. Rebirth handles hard mode way better. And I'll get into that in my solo shit. But I love it a lot. Next game is the Elden Ring DLC.
Tell us about that.
I fucking devoured that game. Whew, I love it. It's so good, man. It's From Software, man. They are top of their game. And the craziest thing is that Miyazaki came out and he was like, I haven't even created my ideal game yet.
Yeah.
He's like, Elden Ring comes pretty close, but there's something better. This motherfucker made one of the best games ever made. And he said, it's still not good enough. Let me cook.
Yeah. I noticed you started playing it too because you started sending me a bunch of Elden Ring TikToks. I was like, oh, this motherfucker's on his shit right now.
I love it. It's so the funny thing is that it was really funny to watch people play it because it is hard. It is really, really stupid fucking hard because it does like this really unique way of resetting you down to level 0 again. Like it doesn't matter if you, because they thought of this, right? Like the developers know that these people are going into this DLC with their new game plus character. They're level 437. They're absolutely into fucking indestructible. You know what I mean? Like these are like builds that people are like, I'm gonna crush the fucking DLC. Not this time. Not this time. And the thing is that FromSoft DLC is notoriously fucking hard. It is always known to be the hardest part, the hardest content of any FromSoft game. Okay. And this one takes the fucking cake. Like it is. So the cool thing is that they introduced the system called the Scadu tree fragments, where you have to, this is your way of leveling up basically. So not only are you also like you're getting souls or runes to level up your attributes, but you're also in the world finding these items called Scadu tree fragments, and you take them to your bonfire and you will I think it's at first it's every 1, and then after level 5 it's every 2, and then after level 10 it's every 3. So, and you cap out at level 20, but that is your new level basically. So if you are walking into a boss and you are, which there is, the funniest thing ever is that there's a boss like literally right next to the opening area, like right when you walk into the DLC. If you just take a left and head towards this like very conspicuous, like, hey, come and look at this building over here, and then you walk down there and it is just the most
Motherfuckers.
stupid fucking insanely hard boss, like just gut-wrenching, nut twisting fucking bashing hard, right? This guy hits you twice and you are dead. Your life bar is like this fucking long on the screen. He hits you 3 times, you're done.
That's
and
wild.
Like everyone on Twitter was just like, I'm having trouble with this boss, and everyone was like so sensitive to spoilers. They're like, I don't want to tell you that. I don't want to tell you the name of the boss because I don't want you to fuck it. Oh my god, dude, that was another thing that like super triggered me. I was like, so don't get on the fucking internet if you don't want to be spoiled. People want to be here and talk, right? Like if you don't want to be fucking spoiled, then leave. Go play the fucking game.
Right.
Like that was another, like I have a friend that was like, he waited to do the DLC because he wanted to do the co-op mod with his husband, and he like completely was like, I'm not talking about it. We're not talking about the DLC. And I'm like, okay, then go away.
Yeah.
I want to
fuck yourself.
I want to talk about the game. Like this is very self-centered of you, but it's awesome. And I loved every minute of it. I thought the difficulty was pretty on point. Like anybody that knew what the fuck they were doing, you know?
Right.
And the other thing is too, is that a lot of people were like, oh, Elden Ring DLC. I haven't played that game in like a year because I stopped playing it, you know, because it came out 2 years ago, you know, and oh, new DLC. I'm going to jump in with my same character. I'm going to whoop this DLC's ass, not knowing that like you haven't been playing Elden Ring for the last year. So you don't know, like you don't have this muscle memory built up. You know what I mean? So it's like, there's that too, but it's that last fight. I will tell you right now, I'm going to spoil the fuck out of it because fuck you motherfuckers. It is
playing to relate that anyway.
It's Radon again, basically, but it's way cooler. It's way cooler in my opinion. But the one problem that I have with that fight is in his second phase, he has like this after image slash. So he'll do like a slashing motion, and then it'll like a beam, a trail of holy damage like goes. So if he slashes this way, it'll do like a horizontal, like a I don't know, like a gate, I guess. And then if he goes like down like this, it'll do like a straight attack of like holy damage. And if it just didn't have that fight would be fair. It would be very, very tough, but fair and doable. With that, I just was like, I can't with my build. I can't do this. Like I can't. First of all, I'm too heavy, and the way that like they're real bastards for this fight, dude. They're really fucking mean. And I know that like one of the devs was saying like we really pushed well what we could get away with, like how we can punish the player. And some of those bosses are mean as shit, but 10 out of 10. It's perfect. It's basically a whole other fucking game too. It was like $30-40 or 30-40 hours worth of content for $40. Awesome. On top of an already fucking fantastic game. 2 thumbs up from the simp man. Let's see. The other thing is, y'all ever watch the Vampire Diaries?
No.
I never watched the Vampire Diaries.
Never?
Absolutely not.
Nope.
What do you mean?
Trash.
I haven't watched it like at all.
It's pretty good. I like it. We've just been watching it. I've been having it on in the background while I've been playing Kingdom Hearts
Nice.
on my Steam Deck.
Nice.
What do you say? I love Kingdom Hearts. It's like a warm blanket. It's before they fucked everything up.
Right.
You know, it's before the calamity. But
Before the Fire Nation attack.
before Nomura attacked. Yeah, it's the Steam version. I like it. It works pretty well.
The Steam version.
The Steam version.
Steam Virgin.
All back.
Yeah.
I was kind of worried because sometimes these transitions from Epic to Steam, like they don't handle it very well. Like they always fuck up something, you know what I mean? But not the case with Kingdom Hearts. There's some bugs here and there. Like I can't really jump between my PC and my Steam Deck the way that I like to because it doesn't remember my settings and it's just fucking annoying. Like every time I boot up on my PC, I have to go into my settings and like it fucks everything. I'm sure you've had a game load or a game boot and on your second screen it fucks everything up. Like nothing is showing up. Like it's like super zoomed in on that screen. So like none of your other windows are showing and you have to like go in. It's because it's like forcing your main monitor to go to like fucking 720p and it just messes with everything. And that's
because you've been playing on the Steam Deck, right?
Because I've been playing on the Steam Deck. Yeah. So it's annoying and I'm sure they can fix it later, but I'm having more fun playing on the Steam Deck just because it looks great. It runs great too.
Oh yeah.
And I bought it for Angela on her Steam Deck, so I'm hoping that she plays it here pretty soon. She's deep into Fallout 4 right now. She's loving, absolutely adoring playing Fallout 4 right now.
See, and I need to hop on that too.
Specifically the base building. She is like going crazy about it, and I'm like, I love it. I love her. I love her on the Steam Deck, just because it's such a useful machine.
You know what?
That's all I'm playing. So continue.
Oh yeah. You know what I've been watching? Roseanne.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why? New or old?
Old.
That's
okay.
A choice.
How are you watching it?
Peacock.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's hear it.
It's funny. It's so funny.
She's funny, dude.
It was
anybody saying
show.
that she's not fucking funny is just lying to herself. She's funny. She's just
insane.
A drugged out moron.
She's just a wacko, dude. But honestly, like I'm at the point in the seasons where Becky is replaced by Sarah Chalk.
Oh yeah, the blonde chick.
The girl
older
Scrubs.
sister.
Yeah, she's replaced by Girl Scrubs.
Oh, yeah.
And
hey, that's Scrubs and Black Scrubs.
It's so like it's a lot of that show is very like relatable. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those where it's not the perfect family. They're weird and they're just
low middle class.
Like low middle class. They have money problems just like everybody else. Their kids act up and act a fool, just like like it's not Full House. It's not Family Matters. It's not. It's so relatable that like a lot of the jokes are so funny because they're so relatable.
Yeah, it's like oh shit, what was the one with Ed O'Neill?
Married with
Oh, you're
Children.
married with
Yeah,
children.
it's like Married with Children,
Dude,
but like
I've actually been watching
more
that on
based
Hulu.
in reality.
Yeah,
Like Married with Children is still like they still ham it up a lot. I mean, with
yeah,
Peggy, Peggy like is just completely outlandish,
yeah.
and Bud is totally ridiculous. Like Roseanne is sort of the same class of family, but like way more grounded in reality.
Well, and like not to be so focused on like physical appearance, but they look like a normal family. You got the
Yeah.
overweight dad and the overweight mom and the kids that look weird, you know what I mean? And
Mhm.
not that any of them look bad, it's just they're all very relatable in
Mhm.
what the family sense is, you know what I mean? So I've been having a lot of fun, and like, I it's one of Anastasia's favorite shows. It's like her comfort show, so we watch it all the
Yeah,
time.
that's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, and so
You so I'm curious, is it because of this TikTok trend that you wanted to watch like an old school sitcom? Do you know the trend that I'm
oh
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah, where like when the mom finds the weed in the
Yeah.
Ba-dum-bum-bum. Yeah, dude.
I
Have you seen that TikTok
guess
where the woman, the mom, she's like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've tried pot. And they'll all like,
yeah,
and then the dog is in the corner just like,
yeah,
Remember the Saved by the Bell weed episode
oh,
yeah, or
and
the
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 pills
pills
episode?
episode,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been getting into watching like a lot of older shit anyway. Like we're also watching House and
Always a
Law,
banger.
yeah, and Law and Order SVU from the
Oh,
beginning.
fuck
Mhm.
yeah, dude. Double feature.
Yeah, dude. So
See,
like,
I preferred Criminal Intent
mhm.
because that had my boy on it,
Yeah,
fucking Vincent D'Onofrio.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Uh,
anyway.
but yeah, like I just been watching a lot of old TV, like just like even old wrestling. Like
Yeah, dude.
Mhm.
I got back on to because I've been stuck on 2002 Raw and SmackDown for like 3 years now.
Yeah.
Fucking, but like I'm watching it a lot more consistently. I've just been like watching like just recently I got to the episode where we saw John Cena and Batista debut.
Nice.
Oh. Oh
Like
yeah.
the OVW4 are like in full effect right now.
mm-hmm.
But yeah.
One other thing that I've been doing, I've been listening to a lot of music, like a lot of music,
Mm,
like going out of my way to like put my earbuds in and just like
mm.
just listening to shit. Y'all ever, and I've sent a couple of things to Eddie, but like Nick, have you ever listened to Knocked Loose?
Oh yeah.
What do you think about them?
Um, I still like them. I mean, I know they get I know they get a lot of flack because like of how um you need me to say that again.
Please.
It's like I like them. I know that they get a lot of flack because of how I know there's a lot of shit going around about how he doesn't sound like a traditional hardcore vocalist, Brian Garris.
He is the
But
angriest
yeah,
motherfucker I've ever
yeah.
heard on a microphone. I don't know.
You
I like it's very like I can see it being like kind of nails on a chalkboard for a minute. But
yeah.
like, bro, once you get this guy's cadence and you get like his style of wordplay
Do
down,
yourself a service and go see them live because that is one of the craziest shows I've ever fucking
I
been.
I don't know if I can do it, dude. They're too crazy. They like kill people.
Just stand in the back. You're tall enough. You can see over everybody.
Holy fuck, dude. They'd play Counting Worms and I'm pretty sure I would actually die. But
Oh, dude, when you hear the first three notes of Oblivion's Peak,
bro, have you listened to their like old shit like pop culture?
Oh, dude, yeah, that's what got me onto them
Dude,
actually.
the gospel is a fucking banger, bro.
Yeah,
Stupid fucking that whole album is really good.
they were so much more chaotic on pop culture, but I still listen to them a lot.
Have you listened to this album yet?
Is that the new one?
It is called You Won't Go Before You're Supposed to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They got a song on here with Poppy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Bro, Sit and Mourn, the ending track, tear like absolute tears. It's so fucking good. But and then there's also the other one that I've been absolutely fucking obsessed with this album. It's called A Tear in the Fabric of Life.
Yep.
It's a concept album. It's absolutely awful. That these words are going to come out of my mouth, but it's a concept album about a car crash and a man dealing with the fact that his wife is now dead.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
And like just him like dealing with it's so dark.
Yeah.
It's fucking so insanely dark and like in like an Avenged Sevenfold, a little piece of heaven type of way. If you know you know what I mean. But
yeah.
It's fucking awesome, and this shit is really really rad. Also these vinyls were like $7. I
Damn.
bought
Oh,
like
nice.
I bought like a shit ton of merch from them because I want to support the band. I just missed them right when I started listening to their newest album. They were in Utah, and I was like, fuck, that would have been cool to go to. But especially now that I've been watching some of their concerts, like what they've been doing, and their set design is so sick, dude, so cool. But yeah, I've been listening to that, and The Story So Far, his new album, is wonderful.
Yeah, I listened to it on my way to work the other day, and I was obsessed.
It's like a new chapter of life is what it
Yeah.
feels like. Like they're just like, it's super mature too. Like I don't know if you got the same vibe, but like my personal interpretation of the message of the album is it's about dealing with death. It's about coping. Like
can
it's
see
not
that.
like under
I
the
haven't
guise of
gotten
like
all the
relationship
way.
lyrics.
I haven't gotten all the way through the album, but from like what I've heard, I can definitely see that.
You definitely listen to I Want to Disappear, and I think it's called White Shores, right? Yeah, White Shores. It's a Lord of the Rings reference.
Yeah.
I am going to see them tonight. I'm so fucking excited.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
So, but that's it. We can end the episode.
Well, since Cole said we're allowed,
That
I'm sorry. I love being with my boys.
yeah, no, I get it. That does it for our episode. Join us in a couple of weeks for a new episode. We hope you enjoyed this one. As always, you can follow us on social media.
on Facebook at the Nerd Corporation, a podcast.
On Twitter and Instagram at Nerdcore Podcast or X. Fuck.
you can shoot us an email at nerdcorppodcast@gmail.com.
And if you're watching here on YouTube, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Get us into as many nerdy ears as possible. If you love us and want to support what we do, consider supporting us on Patreon. Patreon.com/nerdcorppodcast. Several tiers of loot to have access to, from stickers and shirts to extra contents and bonus episodes. Once again, we'd love to thank our Nerd Corporate backers, Glenn the Simp, Fillmore, McLaurin, and Jake Hurst.
Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Fillmore.
Why didn't you thank yourself?
Are we doing it now?
I don't know who that guy is.
Rest in
It's a
peace.
mystery.
Rest in peace to the Bork Board.
Sad boy.
He's still alive. He's out there. He's just
Yeah.
struggling like
fine,
everyone
he's
else.
fine.
He's
not
not
dead.
dead. He's not dead. We're just not doing it.
Rest in peace to his like financial freedom, I guess.
No. Rest in peace to us saying Bort ever again. That's what I
yeah,
meant.
because
Ever? What if-
he's never coming back.
He's never coming back.
He is barred from giving us money ever again.
We don't want your filthy money.
Never again. This betrayal doesn't fucking stand, okay?
If he subscribes again, I'll cancel it.
Block.
Get out of here.
Just kidding. We love you. Thank you, Dallin, for all of your support that you were able to give us. And we honestly no hard feelings. We love you. Board. If you can't make a monthly contribution, consider supporting us on PayPal, paypal.me/nerdcorppodcast. We want to have the best loot, give you the best giveaways, and give you the best nerdy experience, and that is the best way to do that. So, from all of us here at the Nerd Corporation, we thank you. We love you. Keep it nerdy, y'all.
Do you see
Bye.
the thumbs up in the?
Yeah, I did.
There's a little.
It's because I had my hand.